I just had to let you know you're.
Good morning everyone, welcome to our video presentation. Today our group will present a parliamentary hearing of the topic, should law always follow moral values? So law and morality are closely connected in the society. Morality refers to principle of right and wrong that guide human behavior, while the law is a system of rules. It is created and enforced by the government. So although many laws are influenced by moral values, not every moral belief should become a legal rule. Modern societies consist of people from different religions, cultures, and personal beliefs. Therefore, the lawmaker should carefully balance moral values with justice, equality, democracy, and the individual right. So before we begin, it is important to understand why this topic is significant in today's world. In many countries, debates often arise when moral belief conflict with the legal decision. For example, issues such as freedom of speech, personal lifestyle choices, and religious practices can create disagreements about what should or should not be regulated by the law. So this situation shows that while morality can guide behavior, it is not always suitable to be enforced through the legal system. Furthermore, laws are designed to maintain order and protect the right of all individuals in the society. If laws were based on the moral values, they might become unfair or biased toward a certain group. So this could lead to discrimination or limit personal freedom. So therefore, it is essential for lawmakers to consider not only moral values but also fairness, practicality, and the diverse nature of society when creating the law. So in addition, the relationship between law and morality has been discussed by many philosophers and legal scholars. Some believe that law should reflect moral standards to ensure justice, while others argue that law should remain separate from morality to protect the individual freedom. So this ongoing debate highlights the complexity of the issue and show that there is no simple answer. To explore this issue more deeply, we have prepared a simulated parliamentary hearing. So during these sessions, different speakers will present a different perspective on whether law should always follow moral values. So each speaker will represent a different viewpoints, allowing us to examine the topic from multiple angles and better understand the challenges involved in balancing law and morality. So let us begin our parliamentary hearing.
Good morning everyone. Today the Parliament will discuss an important issues. The topic is, should laws always follow the moral values? Now, I would like to invite the government ministers to present the government oppositions.
Thank you, Ms. Speaker. So, the government believes that law should be guided by moral values, because moral values help people understand what is right and wrong. For example, the corruption is not only illegal but also morally wrong because it damages public trust. Without moral values, laws may lose their purpose of promoting a fair and orderly society. Thank you.
Thank you, Minister. Now, I would like to invite the opposition member to respond.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Speaker. While I agree that moral values are mostly important, However, laws shouldn't have to always follow them completely. People have different beliefs and values. Therefore, if every moral beliefs became law, then an individual's freedom might be restricted or limited. In a democratic society, laws should be mainly focusing on protecting everyone's right and freedom. Thank you.
Thank you, opposition member, for your response. Now, let's hear from legal experts to respond, please.
Thank you, Ms. Speaker. Actually, law and morality are related, but they are not the same. For example, breaking a promise may be morally wrong, but it is not against the law. This shows that not every morality issues need to be a legal issue. So that is why lawmakers need to balance morality with justice and also human rights. Thank you.
Thank you to legal experts for your response. Now, I would like to invite one of the public member, please.
Thank you, Ms. Speaker. As a citizen, I want laws to encourage honesty, fairness, and respect. And at the same time, people should have freedom to make their own choices. The government should only step in when action harms the others. Therefore, balance is important for everyone.
Thank you to all participants. Today's discussion showed that morality is important in lawmaking. However, laws must always protect the democracy, justice, human rights, and freedom. Therefore, laws should consider moral values, but they should not always follow them completely. This hearing is now adjourned. Then everyone may leave the hall.
Now that the parliamentary hearing has ended, we can see that there is no simple answer to this question. The government minister argued that moral values are necessary because they help laws promote honesty, fairness, and responsibility. Without moral values, laws may fail to achieve justice. She emphasized that laws are not just rules to control behavior, but they also reflect what society believes is right and wrong. Therefore, incorporating moral values into lawmaking helps to ensure that laws are meaningful and also accepted by the public. On the other hand, the opposition member explained that societies consist of people with different beliefs, culture, and personal values. If every moral opinion become law, personal freedom and democracy could be affected. She pointed out that what is considered morally right by one group may not be accepted by another. As a result, turning all moral beliefs into law could lead to unfairness and discrimination, especially in diverse societies. On the other hand, the legal expert reminded us that law and morality are related but not identical. Some action may be morally wrong without being illegal, while others may be illegal even if some people do not see them as morally wrong. Therefore, lawmakers must consider justice, practically, and human rights when creating law. The expert also stressed that laws must be clear, enforceable, and consistent so that they can be applied fairly to everyone in society. And as we can see, finally, the citizen representative highlight that the importance of balance. Citizens expect law to encourage good behavior while still respecting personal freedom. People want to feel protected by the law, but they also want their rights and choice to be respected. This shows that a balance between moral values and legal principle is necessary for a stable and fair society. Overall, our group believes that moral values should influence lawmaking, but law should not always follow morality completely. A good legal system should protect society while respecting democracy, equality, and human rights. So from this video, we hope that you can compare what is law and also morality.
Mrs. Your table